What's up, y'all? Happy 5th. The 4th was yesterday. Hope you guys were safe out there. But today is Wednesday the 5th, so happy 5th to y'all. And I hope you guys make the best of the rest of your week. I want to talk about Jamie Foxx. It's been a few weeks since I spoke on him. I have been kind of waiting to see what other recent updates or news have been put out on Jamie Foxx, and to this day we still have yet to hear some new details on this man. So it seems like the same situation, and they are keeping a lot of people in the dark about what's going on with Jamie Foxx. Now, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Everything I say in this video is allegedly. Allegedly. Everything I say in this video is allegedly. Now, when I first made a video about Jamie Foxx, this was before the news came out about him having or being rushed to the hospital, because we didn't hear the stroke rumors yet. Of course, we know it was a couple of rumors that floating around. They said, some people said he had a stroke. Some other people said that he claimed some people were trying to kill him. There was another rumor that came out, and they said that there was a bomb found on the set of where they were shooting their scene or their movie. And then we also heard that he was trying not to get the jab, and eventually they convinced him to get it, and then next thing you know, he had complications, which caused him to be partially blind and paralyzed on one side of his body. Now, when I first made my video, it had nothing to do with him being hospitalized. When I made my video about him prior to the news coming out about him being hospitalized, my video was talking about Jamie Foxx's head tattoo and how I noticed how it was removed. You know, when he first came on the scene in Hollywood, he didn't have a tattoo on his head. And then in the early to mid 2000s, he got that huge head tattoo. It was like as if once after Michael Jackson got that face tattoo on his face, Jamie Foxx decided to put almost that same tribal tattoo on his head instead. So Jamie Foxx, Mike Tyson got the tribal tattoo on his face, which is still there for Mike Tyson. And then Jamie Foxx got the same kind of tattoo on the back of his head. But now it's no longer there. And that is what grew some suspicion from me. And that's what made me wonder about what actually happened. How did he get it removed? Why isn't there any sign or evidence? Like, you would think, if you get a laser job done to get a tattoo removed, shouldn't you have like some permanent hair not growing right there? Like if you're using a razor, a laser of some sort. Based on my logic, there should be issues with your hair growing back normally in that spot. But the fact that nothing was reported that he did get it removed, but it mysteriously disappeared, he was popping up, and there was videos of him and pictures of him where he didn't have that tattoo no more, even though we all know he had that tattoo. That's when I started getting more curious about what actually is going on. And then a week after I made that video about the head tattoo, mind you, let me be, not to make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm that guy, I'm the first one. But I am the first one to make a video about Jamie Foxx's head tattoo missing. It's nobody else besides myself and another a homie of mine, and he's a blogger, much bigger platform than I have, Minister Cloud of the Don. He also chimed in on that as well, because once he seen my video and that what I was highlighting, it blew his mind too, because he was touching on other things that other people didn't realize about Jamie Foxx. And then when he realized the head tattoo was gone, then he started getting deep on it as well. So myself, I was the first one to report on that, or to notice that. And then Minister Cloud of the Don, helped to bring that to light to an even bigger audience. So shout out to him. But the reality is, a lot of weird things was happening around Jamie Foxx before he got hospitalized. The head tattoo mysteriously disappeared. Jamie Foxx, it was footage or videos of him talking to people, and he was being recorded while talking about Diddy and all of Diddy's weird, wild Hollywood parties and all the zesty stuff that was going on in those parties. And eventually, Jamie Foxx gets hospitalized. And then after he gets hospitalized, a lot of weird things was happening while he was in the hospital, allegedly. First, a bunch of rumors were swirling around about what really happened. And then next thing you know, out of nowhere, his alleged daughter, Corinne, we don't know if it was for sure her or not, but she made a post saying the media is running wild. My dad has already been out of the hospital. As a matter of fact, he was just playing pickleball the other day. Blah, blah, blah. And then that drew a lot more suspicion, because nothing was reported by anyone prior to that Jamie Foxx was already out the hospital. When every day, all the Jamie Foxx's fans and everybody was wondering, trying to figure out what's going on and if he's okay. But when she reported that, it caused a lot of confusion. And then, let me see, a few days later, there was claims that he was in a rehabilitation facility somewhere in Chicago. So first he was in Atlanta, originally hospitalized, and then they moved him from Atlanta to Chicago, and to be in some kind of facility, some rehabilitation place. And that's where he was supposed to be recovering. But the information that Corinne put out was very, very misleading and suspect, because how in the hell could he be playing pickleball if he had a stroke and he's recovering from having a stroke in a rehabilitation situation, you know? So that seemed like after that, Corinne went silent. So there was a lot of questions about why Corinne would even say that. Why would she even report that false information if her dad was really not doing better, or if he was not really playing pickleball, if he was not even in good enough health enough to even be able to play pickleball. But my question is, are they trying to force some of these celebrities to take a jab for whatever reason? Because recently, Ice Cube just came out and said that he recently turned down a $9 million movie role because they try to get him to get the jab, and he turned it down. But it sounds similar to what Jamie Foxx was going through and what he was dealing with. And it's last I checked, he was putting information out there prior to him being hospitalized, or prior to him having his health issues. You know, it was stuff that I think they took it off the internet already, but it was stuff out there saying, from Jamie Foxx saying that they're trying to kill him, and these people are trying to make him do things that he don't want to do, and all this other stuff. So now it seems like is there a conspiracy allegedly to take out celebrities through a jab, and maybe are they trying to poison these celebrities? You know, telling them, oh, they're giving them a vaccine, but maybe they're giving them something else. Who knows? Or whatever type of vaccine they're trying to give them, maybe it's something that's gonna be fatal. But Jamie Foxx, we still have yet to hear something about him. Last we heard, there was a post on his page. I think it was on Instagram or whatever. The last thing we saw was the movie premiere. It was a promotion through his social media page promoting his new movie, which is titled "They Cloned Tyrone." Mind you, there was already rumors going out where people were saying, they always had the title it conspiracies, but it was conspiracies out there that Jamie Foxx was being cloned, or he was cloned. And for them to use Jamie Foxx's platform to promote this movie, They Cloned Tyrone, but we still have yet to hear from Jamie Foxx, see Jamie Foxx, and know whether he's doing okay or not, is very suspect. It's almost like they just put it all in our face and say, hey, we cloned him. Believe it or not. But I don't know. This is all allegedly. But that head tattoo was the first thing that drew my attention. And then for a week later, for something to happen with Jamie Foxx and all this stuff happened, I was like, whoa. There's something else deep going on. I done tapped into something. But salute to everybody that, who's staying awake and not blinded to what's going on. Just pray for Jamie, because they're misleading the public for sure.